Hey, what's going, y'all? It is yours truly once again. All right. Well, there was an IG post that I had saw, and it was of this chick twerking, but she was doing it to the sound of a lawnmower. So you got the times when you have to try to start a lawnmower and it just won't start, and then when it starts, it's just, vibrating all over the place. So this chick was trying to twerk similar to the procedures of starting a lawnmower. So on that post, someone commented, and it was a good comment. They were saying, stop objecting yourself. Well, basically they said, stop objectifying yourself. That's what they actually said. And it reminds me because, there's a notable YouTuber out there that talks about chicks, being garden tools. And of course, this more or less applies to these females that aren't real women. A lot of them are effectively used garden tools, So my thing is with this chick that I saw on Instagram, she was, effectively, she saw herself as like a lawnmower. Obviously that is a garden tool. So let's apply this to how she is all used up as a garden tool, in this case, a used up lawnmower. Now, of course, after so long, you won't be able to start that lawnmower, no matter how many times you prime it. If you don't know what prime is, well, for some who haven't really used a lawnmower, you prime it by pressing the little button at the front of the engine, and that just basically applies gas into the engine so that it can start a little better, before you try to start it again. Think about how many times you try to prime it and then it won't start, regardless. So that makes me think prime, she's out of her prime. So no matter how many times you prime her, she's so much out of her prime, it won't work. Priming her, trying to inject a new life, trying to inject new fuel, try to inject in her a sense of a new mojo. See, you get some of these females that aren't women to the point of where you can't even put new life in them, no matter how much they try to think they got life in them. No, if you passed your prime, you can't be primed. That's basically what I'm trying to say with she's all used up. When she's all used up, there's no going back, and for the females out there that still have a little bit left in them to know what womanhood is like, for them to know what womanhood is like, that means they still have a little bit of the prime in them left. She's not too far out. She's not too far out of her prime, but she's very close to being out of her prime. So you catch her at the right time to where you can still start her, where you can still prime her, where you can still basically give her new life. And you do that. The way you do that is by putting your light into the situation, shedding some light into her situation, into her life, given that she's not out of her prime.